obviously wanted to create a product that we ourselves would be interested in. And Nick is a dwarf player. Back when he was playing war games, he was obsessed with dwarves. So it was inevitable we were going to have dwarves in our game.
Well, the best thing about the dwarves is that they're the best race. My favourite race. I love the way with the dwarves that you can form blocks, really strong blocks. You have the hold. I just love dwarves. I just love their war machines, their ballistas, the sharpshooters. They're just all round fantastic, and I love the dwarf in general with his defence.
So then it was a challenge for me to think about how can we do dwarves in a new way, do dwarves in an interesting way, and part of that involved ensuring that they had a strong element of dwarf women within their society, which is something that I don't think really is seen enough in most fantasy literature and gaming. The other was ensuring that while we are theming this game around war, it is inherent in the name of the product, we also made sure that there was a sense of humour running through the dwarves. And I think when you look at a card like either the Mad or the Dwarf Dowagers or any of the dwarves, to be absolutely honest with you, it's hard to not smile.
Yeah, the dwarves are, they just stay around. You can put them on the board and they'll stay around you for quite some time. The elves are a bit more like delicate. So the dwarves are more forgiving. You can make a few mistakes and they will still stay around.
My favourite dwarven card is almost certainly the Dwarf Ballista. We've got down this idea that the dwarves have got this kind of knack for engineering, as is fairly traditional within most fantasy literature and gaming. The Dwarf Ballista, though, in the game and the way that it functions, is it's so hard to kill. It's got a shield value of 5, which is level with a command card, and although, okay, it's a special unit, you expect it to be kind of remarkable and useful. Because it's also a support card, being a ballista, there's lots of different ways that you can consider playing this particular card into a battle. It can be used offensively because it's got a 4 at the top. You can chuck it straight in, kill something, and then rely on the pressure of the ranged. Or you can use it in support of a weaker card or a command card. You can place it somewhere unrelated to the action currently taking place to try and draw attention away from what's going on the board. And I also really like the picture.
It has to be the sharpshooter. Now, the first time Martin showed me the initial kind of, like for the sharpshooter, I thought he was mad because it had like no attack values around the card and it just shoots in one straight line. But if you can play that card, if you can line up like your opponent to get that shot in, especially if you can take out one of his strong cards, then it's been a good game.